Hi, everybody. For those that don't know me, I'm Michelle. Welcome to Free Your Mind channel. And we are changing old patterns to create a new life. So, the Word of God says that we overcome by the word of our testimony. Today, I want to share a testimony with you. You know, the worst thing in life is to have a strong mind, but a weak body. And when you're faced with challenges physically, it is not only hard, but it's also hard for others to understand because they don't walk in your shoes. So if you have a physical ailment right now, I'm here to tell you that I understand and God understands. This is my testimony. In 2022, I became ill and I could not walk much. I could not breathe much. I could not function much. And 2022 was the year that I got married and I knew my life was beginning. I was mentally all geared up to live my life. But there was other plans. And I believe that God turns every evil for my good. 2022, going in 2023, I was diagnosed with heart failure. And the doctors could not understand how I was still alive, let alone walking, talking, breathing, and still functioning in my daily duties to a certain extent. They kept on questioning it. They put me in hospital for a week, not to help me, but to investigate how come I'm still alive. And I know, and if you're a believer, you would know that it is His breath. It's Yeshua's breath. It's Yahweh's breath in our lungs that causes us to wake up every day. And yes, you may be around the world watching this. And I know I sound emotional, but if you've ever been in a life and death situation, you will understand the trauma, not only the trauma, but the emotions that go with it, knowing that you want to live your life. And in 2023, they said to me, you can't work, you can't even walk fast. You have to just take a minute as it goes. You can die today, you can die tomorrow, you can die in a year, but you're going to die because your heart is low. The function of your heart is low. And I believe that there is nothing impossible with Jesus Christ. Anything impossible in Jesus does not exist. I went before God knowing that I have a call and knowing above all I'm his child. He said he has plans for me to prosper and of good health, not to harm me, not for me to live an incomplete life. I went before him and I asked him to heal me. I was surrounded with positive people that knew the faith that I carried and touched themselves with my faith. So I was not standing alone. I remember mornings that I used to wake up and to go to the next room, which was a couple feet away from me, took me more than half an hour because my mind had to think it, strengthen myself, encourage myself before I even took a step. I remember mornings I would wake up, no brushing teeth, no having a bath, going into the lounge, sitting before the TV, putting a whole list of praise and worship on. By the time I did praise and worship, I was ready for my day. I could walk, talk, and do everything else. So, what am I saying to you? Medication is so important because doctors will not prescribe it if you don't need it. But there's a greater pull, there's a greater addiction, there's a greater God that when you call Jehovah Rapha, my heart bleeds when I hear people sick because I know what it's like to be sick and not be being able to achieve, not being able to complete, not being able to do what you need to do as a woman, as a person, as an adult. I know, but I also know that greater is he that's inside of me than he that is in the world. I know that my God shall provide my strength. My God shall provide my oxygen. My God shall supply my heartbeat. My God shall supply the energy I need to get through the day. So today, even though you may take medication, even though you may take whatever, when the glory comes, there's no words you can say. Because why? There is healing in the blood and there's healing in his presence. So this message is to you that's stuck on that couch, that's stuck in your bed, that all you can do is scroll. You didn't come here by chance. This message is for you. My God can heal. Whether you're tormented mentally, whether you are tormented physically, I'm telling you, my doctor's report said I will die, but my God said I will live. And it's very hard for me to share my testimony because it's an emotional one. But I'm sharing it with you because this is the day and the time that God's telling you it is not over. If God did it for me, hear me loud and clear. God will do it for you. How's your faith? Do you want to live? If you want to live, how will you live? By the grace of God. So today, be encouraged. If God can change my report from dying to living, and I am functioning to my 100% every day, and I give glory to the Most High, only Yeshua, only Yahweh has done it for me. And if He did it for me, He will do it to you. So be encouraged, be blessed, and know that in Him, by His stripes, we are healed. So this is Michelle again, and this is Free Your Mind. We are changing old patterns and we are making a new life. I will see you soon. God bless you.